Guys, it's me again, Bernicia, aka Kanya Flybug, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome and thank you for coming. If you're old here, thank you. I just want to take this opportunity to tell everyone who's already subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. I totally appreciate it. All my friends and family who are super supportive, that's great. I wanted to cover two things today. One, just a little update. I started taking the MSM supplement, which is the sulfur, on May 28th. And look, I don't know. I don't know if you can really see my hair, but yeah, it's actually laying on my neck now. That's awesome. And my hair is really my hair is fuller, and I don't know. I think it's working. So that's great. So if you haven't tried MSM, please do. If your hair is thinning or whatever, maybe that's something you could try and give a shot. Also I've been, trying to moisturize more and drink more water and all this other stuff. I'm also, it's raining, so that's why you hear I've also been taking biotin and stuff. But yeah, so there's that. Secondly, I wanted to just kind of touch some base on the whole Black Lives Matter thing. And the reason why I wanted to do this video is because, Black Lives Matter. I'm pretty ill and sick of hearing people say, no, all lives matter. And it's like, no, they fucking don't. Because, not everybody is being unnecessarily and ruthlessly killed by police officers and little wannabe vigilantes and whatnot. George Zimmerman. I hate that guy. And hate is a strong word. And hate is, him and Trump but that getting off of that. All lives don't matter until Black Lives Matter. I'm just saying. People of color, mostly black people, we have struggled our entire lives. And it's, again, I've said in another video, enough is enough. Enough is enough. I super appreciate everybody who has, who have our backs, who are also tired, even though they understand the struggle. They know that they will never live the struggle, but they empathize with us and they want to see shit changed, just like we've been harping on for hundreds of years, so but I just wanted to, just in case you don't know or would like to help and don't know how, Black Lives Matter. Okay, again, ways you can help is by donating. Find some organization that you really like, or that is helpful to the cause, like the NAACP or Black Lives Matter. That's a great one. Protest. Silently protest if you need to, but if you're, because a lot of people want to protest, but they're afraid of getting out there and maybe getting hurt themselves. I understand that. I totally do. And again, silent protests are donating, speaking out on social media, stuff like that. Still making your voice heard, only not actually out there in the crowd. But if you can protest, please get out there and protest, and do it non-violently, because that, some people have done it violently, and and of course they're proving their point. The whole Wendy's, even though I think that was by a white lady, the Target, that all of those things. If you don't have to be violent, please don't. I'm not trying to, I'm not condoning that at all, because no. Petitions are everywhere. Petition for the police and the people like George Zimmerman, who are, again, ruthlessly killing our people. Please, enough is enough. I'm a little on the fence about defunding the police, but some shit has got to change. I mean, I was reading up on some studies, like in, places, other countries, they have their officers in, training for like 2 years, and ours is only like, what, 10 months or something like that? No wonder they're having these issues. You know what I'm saying? And there's, yes, there's crime in those other countries, but it's not a whole lot of like racial crime because they're trained for that, and I could be wrong, but I mean, that's a thought right there. Maybe our police in this country need more fucking training, because they obviously all need to take sensitivity classes and anger management classes and stuff like that. Just my opinion. I could be wrong, but again, this is my opinion. And I don't know. Voting's coming up. Vote, please, vote. Don't put stupid, ignorant people in office. Like the person already in office. Please, please. Look at these people that you're voting. Look, like, read, educate yourselves on who you're voting for. If they say something that sounds kind of funny, but if they were to say that to you, would you appreciate it? You know what I mean? That kind of thing. Please. I mean, common sense isn't so common, but we cannot afford to be this naive and just reckless when it comes to the people that we are electing to follow. We can't. We can't afford it. We just can't. Because look at what's happened. Like, this may suck to hear, but the racists have come out of the closet. Like, they have come out of the woodworks like cockroaches. No, it's not okay. It is not okay. And in this day and age, racism, it's never been acceptable, and it should have been blown out of the wind years ago. So please, people, please. Other ways that you can help. Showing solidarity. Somebody is playing some really nice music. I'm so sorry. It was like, shows solidarity, especially on social media. Please, if you see an injustice, stand up. Don't enable the behavior, because you're enabling bad racist behavior, and it may not even be racist, just bad behavior. If you wouldn't want some shit going down and involving you, don't let it happen to somebody else. Please. Because, I mean, if I was getting hit by a group of whoever, or a police officer or something, I pray to God that somebody would be like, hey, what the hell are you doing? And it doesn't matter if they're a cop or not. You know what I'm saying? Not just pull their phones out and, or call more police. I mean, yeah, please call more police. I mean, unfortunately, sometimes that's not the best thing, but, we're supposed to call police when we're in danger, even if that's from the police. Come on, dismiss. Bo is being fed. I don't know. I don't know what else to say on that issue. I mean, my brain actually had a fart just a second ago, because I'm also trying to concentrate on the road, but I want to get this out. I don't know. One big one. Do your research, please. Get woke, people. Get woke. And so many people are becoming woke, and that's so refreshing, and it's great. So many people out there protesting and stuff are, like our younger people. It's awesome, because they didn't grow up like that, and they don't want to see, other people treated horribly. I don't understand why the young people get it and the older people just can't. I don't understand. Maybe that's like teaching an old dog new tricks, or you can't do it. I don't know. I mean, not equating older people to dogs, but I mean, And obviously you can, because, I mean, I don't know. Take, for example, that black guy, I forget his name, that, like, I wouldn't say infiltrated, but he became friends with the head of the KKK. Really? If that can happen, why can't it happen for everyone? You know what I mean? I don't know. Another way you can help is support Black-owned businesses. You know, they're amok. We are running amok. You know, Google it. Google Black-owned businesses. Find one you like. If you like hair stuff, you know, donate or support some hair people. You know, or people who, you know, deal with hair. If you like clothes, do that. If you like, you know, art, like me, I am an artist. You know, not trying to promote myself, but you know, support us, please. Because, I mean, we're not going nowhere. And we're awesome. I don't know. This is supposed to be a very, like, you know, I don't know. This is supposed to be, like, more on a serious note. But when have y'all known me to be super, super serious on here? I mean, there's been a couple times where, you know, when my bunny passed away, and then, or bunnies, and, you know, my dogs, and, you know, and when this whole, you know, the whole thing really got fired up, I was super emotional. Y'all saw those videos. I was crying and boo-hooing like a baby. But, you know, if that's what it takes, hey, I'm going to do it. So please support Black-owned businesses. I'm not saying just, you know, I'm not saying don't shop at Target or whatever. But if you're going to shop at Target, look at the products that are, you know, made by, you know, Black companies and buy those, you know. You know what I mean? I think that the major thing that anybody who is struggling to help, especially, and I don't take this the wrong way, especially if you're white, the best thing that you can do is talk to us, talk to Black people, you know, be open-minded, be open-hearted, listen to what we're saying without being offended or getting offended, because we're not saying that you're a racist. We're just saying, you know, I guess help us to help you, and vice versa, you know, because I think racism, the best way to, and you know, the best way, well, I wouldn't say the best, but one way to look at it is that if you feel like you may be racist, you don't have to be racist. You can change your mind. You can change your outlook on things. You know, put yourself in other people's shoes. And the best way to do that is to ask questions and actually listen to the answers and be willing to learn and to adapt and change yourself. You know, I mean, I'm smart. I'm not a fucking genius, but I'm smart. And, you know, Matt knows that I ask a lot of questions, and a lot of them I feel are dumb, but I won't know the answer unless I ask, right? You know, and, you know, I've heard from several people that no question is stupid. So, and if you don't know, I mean, because he asks me so many questions. He'll be like, hey, babe, is this a Black person thing? And he'll ask me something like about watermelon or chicken or something, and I'm like, you know, and it's like, I love you, babe, you're so white, but but if you don't ask, you don't know, you know. So, you know, I try and be as honest as possible with my experience, you know, and things that I've heard, and I'll say, you know, in my experience, this is true or this is not true or whatever. If I'm generalizing, I'm like, well, I've heard a lot, and if I haven't experienced it, I'm like, well, I've heard this or that. But, you know, he's trying to be more woke. He's trying to be more educated and stuff because, you know, he's white. You know, I am Black. And because I'm Black, my Black life matters to him. You know what I mean? So, you know, the children that come from us will be biracial, black, whatever you want, however they want to, refer to themselves. They will have the same type of struggle that I have. And I don't want my children to struggle like I have. I don't want them to, one of my biggest nightmares is to explain to my son or my daughter how to act in public. You know what I mean? Or, have them be a teenager and then have them go to school or have me send them to the store for 7-Eleven for some chips or something and not come back. Because some dumbass like George Zimmerman is like, oh, he looks suspicious. Oh, fuck you. Really? Mister, I'm going to call the police and then not take, the advice of the police who say, hey, don't follow him, and you did it anyway, and then you got off for killing a young man? Really? Sorry. Breathe in. I'm sorry. We had a heated discussion the other day about racism, and it was like, and it upsets me so bad, and I'll be calm, and then it just, especially having experiencing it on a regular basis, it sucks. And my closest loved ones can empathize and they can sympathize, but they'll never know what it's like. Yes, you may be the only white boy in the neighborhood, but you can always go to another neighborhood and be treated like a king. My brother would never have that privilege. I would never have that privilege. So, there's that. I don't know. I don't know what else to say, but that's that's what I really wanted to touch on. My hair, the growth that it's had, and I threw the little bubble of hair away, but I think because I've been taking the MSM, and that's going back to my hair chat, I lost so little hair. I was so excited. And I actually hurt my wrist, so yesterday was a true struggle to put these little twists in. It hurt so bad just to do my wash routine and stuff. It sucked elephant balls, but I needed it because my hair was disgusting. But I don't know. Hey. And I even got help. Matt helped me do my hair yesterday. I was so proud. I was like, wow, he is really, he was in the shower. He wasn't in the shower. I was in the shower, but he was standing on the outside. He was finger detangling my hair. He did so good. I was so proud of him. Even though I felt like crap, I was so proud of him. And his little fingers were all wrinkly afterwards. But anyway, so thank you. He probably will never watch this. I don't know. He might. I don't know. But yeah, so that's what I wanted to share. My hair stuff and the Black Lives Matter thing. I don't. Shit. I don't know if I said this in the beginning of the video, but I was leaving my nephew's birthday party on Sunday, and I ended up, me and the little one in the back, ended up in a protest, a driving protest. And so we were honking and fists out and, solidarity, and it was great. And I was like, I'm going to follow up on this. And that's what drove me to do this video. I've been planning to, but that just kind of it was the, straw that broke the camel's back and just gave me the opportunity to be like, yeah, I need to do this. I don't want this video to be super long because it's already going on 20 minutes. But yeah, so I will leave the link to that because I did go live and I shared it on my Facebook. But I'll set that link in the description box. And yeah, so I just want to say that MSM works and Black Lives Matter. So please like, share, click, subscribe. Oh, Popo. And I will catch you in the next one.